welcome back to your mat. My name is Rachel and today we're going to do a flow focused on the shoulders, opening them up and getting into some strength. We'll be trying Pincha, mayurasana, otherwise known as forearm stand, and I hope you like it. So we will meet in child's pose. So take a big inhale, have your knees out wide, toes together to touch. Exhale, come down into your child's pose. Let your forehead meet the ground. Massage out your third eye. Start to tap into how you're feeling right now in this moment. How your body feels, your mind. And then see if you can connect with your breath. Take a big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. You can start to tap into your ujjayi breath by exhaling with your mouth closed and constricting your throat. So we'll take an inhale through our nose. Exhale. Seal our lips. On your next inhale, walk your hands all the way over to the right side. Stack your left hand on top of your right hand. Take a full breath here. Feel the side of your left side body stretch. Exhale, walk your hands back to center. Inhale, walk your hands all the way over to the left side. Stack your right hand on top of your left hand. Take a full breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale, walk back to center. And then go ahead and drop to your forearms. Come up to this tabletop on your forearms. Scoot your knees under your hips. And we'll take a few cat-cows here. So inhale, drop your belly towards the floor, flick your tailbone to the sky, look up for cow. Exhale, cat, push the ground away with your hands and forearms, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale for cow, send the tailbone up, look up. Exhale for cat, push the ground away, use both your forearms and hands. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral spine and then walk your hands out in front of you, keeping your hips stacked over your knees into puppy pose. Bow your chest down to the floor. Push your hands into the ground to create this activation, opening up your shoulders. Invite your breath back in to calm your nervous system. On your next inhale, walk your hands back in. Go ahead and grab your strap and sit your butt to your heels. We're going to make sure that our strap can be held pretty long. And we're going to hook our thumbs into the strap here. And on your inhale, you're going to drop your left hand to the ground and circle your right arm up and all the way back as you follow your hand back with your gaze. So inhale to close, exhale to open. Do that a few more times. Inhale to close. Exhale to open. You can linger in some areas that may feel tight and just go at your own pace here. Once you've finished up your last one, circle your right hand all the way to the right side of the ground. Left arm comes up and overhead, same side. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. You can go at your own pace here. Really explore the range of motion in your shoulder, opening it on up. After your last one, go ahead and set your strap to the side. Come back into your tabletop. We'll take a few circles over our wrists. Find some organic movement here that's unique to you. Maybe you want to explore your hips a little bit, or do a couple of barrel rolls, dropping your belly, lifting your spine. Whatever feels nice in this moment. Once you've gotten your wiggles out, find stillness and tabletop, neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your knees, hold this pose. Pull your belly button to your spine to activate your core. We'll hold this for 5, 4, downward dog in 3, 2, exhale, downward dog. Send your hips up and back. You can walk out your dog here, maybe bend one leg, sway your hips. See if you can push all 5 fingertips into the ground. Really feel your shoulders elevate. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Find your feet behind your wrists at the top of the mat. Grab opposite elbows. Have a generous bend in your legs. Let your head hang heavy here. See if you can let gravity traction your spine down. And relax all the muscles in your face, your jaw. Scanning how you feel in this moment. What feels tight and sore. And then inhale. Roll your spine all the way up to equal standing pose. Hands can come to heart center. You can close your eyes and we'll set our intention. The intention I offer today is to explore how you feel with a curious mind. Notice where your thoughts go, how you react to challenges, and see if you can approach it with curiosity and playfulness. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Let it go. Flutter your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms circle up to the sky. Breathe here. See if you can plant all 4 corners of your feet into the mat. And now lift all 10 toes up and then set them down like a piano, creating a nice, stable foundation in your feet. Tuck your tailbone under and pull your belly button up and in. And see if you can slide your shoulder blades down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, cactus your arms open. Send your heart forward towards the sky. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to thighs or shins. Create a nice long spine here by pulling your belly button in, tucking your tailbone slightly. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank pose. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Hold here for a moment. See if you can send your heels towards the back of the room, framing up your legs. Pull your belly button in and push the ground away. Take an inhale here. Listen for the next cue. Exhale, dolphin. Lower your forearms to the mat. Bend your legs and then send your hips up and back. Breathe here. You can adjust your feet as needed. Notice where your mind goes. See if you can push through your hands and your forearms to elevate your shoulders and send your hips towards the back of the room. Inhale here. Inhale, look forward. Bend your legs. And on you exhale, you're going to spring forward into chaturanga in one motion. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. This will be our Sun A. We'll try to do 1 breath per movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dolphin. Inhale, we'll hold. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 more through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Create a long line of energy. Exhale, open your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dolphin. Lower your forearms, hips up and back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a full breath here. Scan your body again and see how you're feeling after warming it up now. Getting into our Sun B. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Option to clasp your hands behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together, sending your arms up and overhead. Inhale, come up into your chair pose. Option to keep the clasp. Breathe here. See if you can settle your weight into your heels and squeeze your inner thighs together to create stability and strength in your legs. Then pull your belly button in to create a strong core and keep the squeeze of your shoulder blades. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Bow down. Release the clasp if you kept it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank to lower to the ground. Inhale, locust pose. Send your arms behind you, lift your torso and your legs up. Breathe here. See if you can squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings to lift your legs higher. At the same time, squeeze your shoulder blades together to lift your arms higher. Inhale here. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, tabletop. Push yourself up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and your hips up and back. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Bend at your right knee and open your hip up. Take a few breaths here. See if you can square your right shoulder back to the front of the mat, in line with your left shoulder. Option to take some circles with your right knee, opening up the hip. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg straightens. Exhale, low lunge. Place your right foot next to your right thumb. Drop your left knee to the ground. Grab a block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Lift your torso and your arms up to the sky. Send your hips forward. Breathe here. See if you can squeeze your left glute to push your left hip forward, opening up your left hip flexor. Scrub your right heel into the ground, engaging your right hamstring, and see if you can squeeze the block with your hands, keeping your shoulders activated. Take a full breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, come to a half splits. Bend at your elbows. Take a few breaths here. See if you can dig your right heel into the ground, engaging your right quadriceps while maintaining your elbows bent. Keep your biceps close to your ears and squeezing the block. Inhale here. Exhale back to Anjaneyasana. Straighten up your arms. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Lift your left knee off the ground. Breathe here. Send your left heel towards the back of the room to keep your left leg engaged. Can you sink a little deeper into your right knee? Pull the belly button in. Squeeze the block to keep your arms engaged. Inhale. Switch the block into your right hand. Exhale, star pose. Open up to the left side of the room. Breathe here. Can you find length and extension in all of your appendages? Inhale, fill your breath. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the room. Can you scrub your left heel towards you as you push into your right outer edge of your foot? Feel the activation in your legs to hold your torso up. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Inhale here. Exhale. Easy twist to the left. Cartwheel your arms down. Drop your block off. Plant your right hand in the ground. Left hand comes up. Breathe here. Feel the strength in your legs and the twist in your thoracic spine. Push hard into the ground to feel the stability of your right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, plank pose. And lower to the ground. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your torso and your arms and legs up. Squeeze the whole back line of your body. Take a full breath. On your exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, tabletop pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Bend at your left knee, open up your left hip. Option to find stillness or some little movements, maybe circles, maybe bend and straighten your leg. The option is for you to choose, for you to be curious about. Your next inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot next to left thumb. Drop your right knee, grab the block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Lift your arms up overhead. Send your hips forward. Find that engagement in your right glute to push your hip forward and stretch your right hip flexor. Check in where you're putting weight in your left foot. See if you can shift it to the heel to turn on your hamstring. Squeeze the block, feel the shoulders turning on. Take a big inhale. Exhale, half splits. Straighten the left leg, bend at your elbows. try to keep your elbows stacked over your shoulders, getting into your shoulder flexion here. Squeeze the block. Take a full breath. On your exhale, come back to your Anjaneyasana, straighten out your arms. Inhale, high crescent lunge, lift your back knee up. Hold here. Where does your mind go when your body gets tired? How do you push yourself through? How can you be curious and playful? Switch the block to your left hand, inhale. Exhale, star pose. Open to the right side. Take a full breath, expand your arms out. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. To the front of the room. Find the stability in your legs. And then can you pull your belly button in and reach your arms out long. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. Drop your left arm to the back of your leg, right arm comes up and over. Inhale here. Exhale, easy twist. Cartwheel your arms down. Let the block go. Plant your left hand to the ground. Right arm comes up. Breathe here. Send your left heel towards the back of the room to engage the left glute. Really push into your left hand, creating that external rotation in your shoulder to find stability in your shoulder girdle. Inhale here. Exhale, high plank. Step your right foot back. Lower to the ground. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your torso, legs, and arms. Squeeze the whole back side of your body. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale, tabletop pose. Push your body up, tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath here. Inhale, fill your lungs up. Open mouth, exhale. We'll do one breath, one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Option to clasp hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, chair pose. Lift your torso up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back plank. Lower to the ground. Inhale, locust. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee, grab the block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Squeeze the block, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, half splits, bend at the elbows. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Block to right hand, inhale. Exhale, star. Inhale, warrior two to the back of the room. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, easy twist towards the back room. Drop the block. Exhale, high plank to the ground. Inhale, locust. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, scorpion dog. Bend at the knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your right knee, grab the block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Arms squeeze the block overhead. Exhale, half splits. Bend your elbows, squeeze block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Inhale. Block in left hand. Exhale, star pose. Inhale, warrior two, top of the mat. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, easy twist. Circle your arms, drop off the block. Exhale, high plank to floor. Inhale, locust. Squeeze, engage. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath. Your next inhale, slowly roll your spine all the way up to plank pose. And then lower yourself to the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck your toes. Set your hands out to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock off of your mat. Forehead comes down to the mat. Push your tops of your feet into the mat to engage your legs. Inhale, lift your spine up. Head's last to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And hold here. We're going to drop our left shoulder to the ground and look over to our right elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, look at your left elbow. 2 more times. Inhale. Drop your left shoulder, look to your right. Exhale, back up. Inhale, drop your right shoulder, look left. Exhale, back up. And then slowly lower back to the ground. We're going to prepare for bow pose. Go ahead and bend at your knees. Grab either the inside or the outside of your feet. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, kick into your hands. Lift your torso off the ground. Keep an equal and opposite motion here with kicking into your hands and pulling your feet. Everything is engaged, your glutes, your hamstrings, your back. Inhale here. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Come up into your Sphinx pose. Forearms come in front of you. Elbows relatively under your shoulders, maybe a little bit further above your shoulders. And then ground all 5 fingers into the mat. See if you can scoop your tailbone under a little. Pull the belly button in. And by pushing into your hands and forearms, your chest lifts to the sky. Breathe here. On our next exhale, we're going to tuck our toes and slide our elbows under our shoulders. We'll take an inhale and exhale, come into forearm plank. We'll hold this for a moment. Continue to push your hands and your forearms into the ground to find stability in your shoulders. Send your heels towards the back of the room to firm up your legs and your glutes. Pull your belly button to your spine. We'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We'll do some dips into 1. Dip to the right. Sorry, the left. Dip to the right. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Doing great. 3, 2, 1. Release. Slowly lower your belly back to the ground. Go ahead, grab your block and come onto your back. Once on your back, we're gonna find this reverse tabletop position. So have your knees stacked over your hips and don't allow them to come further. You wanna maintain this 90-degree angle. Notice if your lower back is off the ground and see if you can pull your belly towards your spine to seal your low back to the ground. Then grab your block, push your block into both knees equally, and push the block back into your hands with your knees. Feel that engagement in your core. We're gonna inhale, lower our right leg to a hover. Exhale, back in. Inhale, lower your left leg to a hover. Exhale, back in. We'll do 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, doing great, 10, 9, almost there, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Set the block to the side. Maybe rock your legs back and forth. And then grab behind your thighs. Take a few rolls. Massaging out your back. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. See how you feel after warming your body up. Take a big inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, flipped dog. Land your right foot on the outside of your left leg. Open up your chest. Squeeze your hips and glutes to the sky. Take a full breath here. See where you can explore. On your exhale, close it back off. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, right foot to right thumb, drop your back knee, grab the block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits, bend at the elbows. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Block into your right hand. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Listen here. Exhale, side plank. Circle your arms to the ground. Drop the block to the ground. Plant your right hand. Pull your left leg back to side plank. Breathe here. Push the ground away to feel the stability in your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Hold for a moment. Inhale. Drop your forearms. Dolphin pose. Send your hips up and back. Take a few breaths here. We are here at the beginning of class. Notice how your body feels now. Can you push a little bit more in your hands and your forearms to elevate in your shoulders? Pull your belly button in towards your spine and send your hips back. Breathe here. We're going to do the same transition as the beginning. We're going to inhale, look forward, bend your legs. Exhale, spring to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, flip your dog. Left leg comes over the right. Open up your chest and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, close it off, plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee, grab the block. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits. Bend at your elbows. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Block goes into left hand. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side plank. Cartwheel your arms down. Let the block go. Plant your left hand. Right leg sweeps back. Take a breath here. Feel your shoulder putting in some work. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Hold the plank for a moment. Inhale. Dolphin. Drop your forearms with control. Adjust your feet and send your hips up and back. Breathe here. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a full breath here. Go ahead and come to a seat for a moment. And we're going to talk about Pincha mayurasana, or forearm stand. So, forearm stand requires a lot of strength in our shoulders, but also the proper range of motion. So in order to appease someone that has not so much range of motion, you can put your arms in different ways. So if your range of motion is quite good, then you can have your elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms parallel to each other, and you will push into the ground this way. If your range of motion in your shoulders is not that good, you can bring your hands together into prayer. Sometimes I like to clasp my fingers together like this. It makes me feel like I have more stability. Or there's an option to squeeze the block either this way, where we were holding it during class, or to place your hands on the ground and have the block sitting in between your pointer finger and your thumb, like the L. And kind of pushing your pointer finger into the block to find that stability. Once you've found the arm position that feels good for you, and feel free to play around with any and all of them just to test them out and be playful. Go ahead and tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back as if you were going to downward dog. So once here, reevaluate how your body feels. See if you can tap back into your hands and your forearms and push the ground away a little bit more. Feeling that elevation in your shoulders. Then pull your belly button in towards your spine and think about sending your hips toward the back corner of the room. You can have a nice bend in your knees if your hamstrings are a little tight here. So option to always stay in this dolphin pose. But if you want to try going up into forearm stand, we'll start with little kicks, little hops. So finding our dolphin, we'll lift one leg to the sky. I like to keep my gaze between my elbows, somewhere in between there. And then we'll slowly start to kick off our standing leg and finding a little hop. You can start with little hops, and then you can do bigger hops. And then maybe you'll find some hang time here. Wherever you choose to be, see if you can hone in your breath while you're doing it. So give something a few tries. If you try one leg, try the opposite leg as well. And most of all, just have fun here, be playful. Try to understand where you are in this moment. We don't always have to get something on the first try, and often we don't. And being okay with that. But the act of being curious and playing can help us grow. Wherever you are, we'll keep playing for another 20 seconds or so. Option to always come down into a child's pose if you need some rest. And whenever you are done, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Place your feet behind your wrists. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your arms up to the sky. Right leg lifts with your knee bent. Breathe here. Flex your foot to keep your foot engaged. In order to hold our leg up like this, we need strong hip flexors and quads. So have a strong standing leg, really grounding and pushing into our left leg can help us. Inhale here. Exhale, eagle pose. Right arm comes under left, and then right leg twists around once or twice your left leg. Go ahead and sit into your hips. Squeeze your thighs together to create stability. Pull your belly button to your spine. And then see if you can lift your elbows up a little higher, pulling your shoulder blades apart. Take a few breaths here. Maybe play around with your drishti or your gaze. Maybe looking at your hands in front of you to test your balance. Inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to unwrap your legs, come into a warrior three, maintaining your eagle arms. Send your right leg to the back of the room, flex your foot, squeeze your glute to lift your leg a little higher. Inhale here. Exhale, high crescent lunge with eagle arms. Take a breath here. Find the position in your legs. Inhale. Exhale, start pose to the right side of the room. Unravel your arms. Open up. Extend. Inhale here. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. You have many options here. You can simply fold down. You can clasp your hands behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together to send your arms overhead. Option to take another inversion here. Maybe you want to play with headstand, or maybe you want to play with Pincha again. Wherever you choose to be, play around with it for a few more breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts up. Hold here. Flex out your foot. Feel a strong foundation in your right leg. Breathe here. Inhale, reach your arms up long. Exhale, eagle pose. Left arm comes under right. Left leg twists around your right leg. Sink into your hips. Find the engagement in your legs. Find length in your side body. See if you can lift your elbows up a little bit more to stretch out your shoulder blades. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior three with your legs. Untwist your left leg and send it towards the back of the room. Flex the left foot. Engage your left hamstring to keep the leg lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, high crescent lunge with eagle arms. Take a full breath here. Settle into the space. Inhale, star pose towards the left side of the room. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Bow down. Find whichever variation is calling to you. Maybe you want to try something new today that you've never tried before. The option is yours. See if you can invite your breath back in. Find that connection with your body, movement, and your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the top of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, go ahead and roll your spine all the way to plank. Drop your knees. Sit back on your heels and find your way onto your back. Once on your back, go ahead and squeeze both of your knees to your chest. Touch your forehead to your knees. Wrap yourself in a tight ball. And then as you exhale, lengthen your left leg out long, keeping your right knee to chest. Once again, pull your knee in, squeeze, feel your hip flexor. And as you exhale, twist your right knee over to the left, coming into your supine twist. Right arm extends long. You can gaze over your right hand. See if you can extend your exhales here. Letting your nervous system know that we're settling down. We're relaxing, coming into the closing of class. Honor all the effort that you put in and acknowledge that you did your best today and you did what you wanted to do. That's all that matters. Your next inhale, roll back to your back. And then pull your left leg up again. Left ankle comes across right thigh for a reclined figure four. Option to grab your right shin or behind your right thigh and gently pull your right leg closer to your chest to feel a nice stretch in your left hip. You can take little movements here, maybe rock side to side. Maybe you just want to hold stillness here. whatever feels good to you. See if you can let go any tension in your face. Your next inhale, straighten your right leg out and pull your left knee into your chest. Squeeze your left hip flexor. Pull your knee close to you. And then as you exhale, pull your left knee over to the right. Left arm comes out into a T for a supine twist. Try to keep your shoulders connected with the ground. You can gaze over your left hand, or you can close your eyes down if that feels good. Let your breath fill up your left lung, creating space. Exhale out any tension you may still be holding on to. On your next inhale, come back to center. Pull your right ankle on top of your left thigh, coming into a reclined figure four. The options are the same. You can grab your left thigh or your left shin to pull your left leg close to you. Getting into that right hip. See if you can lengthen the exhales to allow your mind to calm down. Breathe into the stretch. And then release. We'll come into a happy baby. You can grab the outside or the inside of your feet or your big toe. Keep your low back connected to the ground and send your feet up towards the ceiling. Getting into one last stretch of the hips. You can rock side to side if that feels good. I like to close my eyes here. Really feel the movement. And then we'll come into a tight ball one last time. Try to grab opposite elbows. Lift your head. Forehead touches your knees. Squeeze as you inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Come all the way down into your Shavasana. Final resting pose. Find any wiggles and movements to get out so that you can find a place of stillness for the next minute or so. Allow your body to meet the floor. Let the floor comfort you, knowing that it's holding you up and that you don't have to do anything else in this moment, but be here. Be still. See if you can scan your body. Soften any areas you might still be tense. Relax your face muscles, your jaw, your shoulders, your hands, your belly, your thighs, your ankles, your feet. Just breathe. Start to deepen your breath. Pull yourself back into your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers, your toes. And when you're ready, come to your side into a fetal position. And then rest your head on your bottom arm just for a moment. Keep your eyes closed here. I want you to feel yourself supported on your arm. I want you to express gratitude for showing up and being here today, being curious, trying challenging things, new things, exploring what possibilities might be out there. See if you can carry this curiosity with you through the rest of your day, whatever that might be. On your next inhale, start to push your torso up, coming into a seat. Allow your spine to be nice and long. Hands could come to prayer or rest in your lap. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. I hope you had a lovely time, and I look forward to practicing again with you. Thank you.